My company is MDA National Insurance. We are a medical defense organization that provides medical indemnity insurance to doctors. We're a Doctors for Doctors organization, so we provide things like education, medical legal advice, support and practice as well. So we go beyond just the insurance. My role with the company is the organizational development advisor. So I'm responsible for organizing all training and development for the organization and advising managers on developing their employees. We decided to work with ICML initially because they responded to my request for information quite quickly. Peter was great at coming in to meet with me pretty much as soon as he saw my email. So that was quick and efficient, and that was really helpful. And they worked really well with us in understanding what our learning needs were and had great suggestions right off the bat, and even knew which facilitator would be great for us right from our initial conversation. So that worked really well. ICML worked with us on customizing a leadership development program for 8 members of our staff. They were newly into team leader roles. So we wanted them to get an understanding of what their leadership styles were, how to delegate efficiently, how to communicate effectively, and how to really lead as a team leader. So not just being a manager, but how to be a leader. Maggie McDonald was our facilitator for our leadership development program. Maggie was a great facilitator. She's very engaging, very knowledgeable. I was lucky enough to be able to sit in on the program with our participants and got to see her engaging with our staff and sharing experiences and making them feel very comfortable in what can sometimes be an uncomfortable setting when you're in training. She knew her stuff really well and made it very real for everyone. So went beyond just the theories of what leadership is, but was able to give real life examples that made it practical for everyone.
I attended the MDA National Leadership Program earlier this year. That program and session, weekly session, was actually run by an amazing lady called Maggie McDonald. Love the Scottish name. Why did I love Maggie? Maggie was just a really lovely fit for the culture of MDA National. She was quite delightful. She was entertaining, and she covered amazing ground in 4 days. I think she said normally the course that we would take 1 week or something. But she left us feeling very almost like our batteries had been recharged, like we were really just out there keen to get on with the job and just try everything that we'd been taught, so very much enthusiastic, out there doing the job. Yeah, I thought she was amazing, and I'd highly recommend her course.
Another aspect of the program that worked really well for us was the buddying relationships. Maggie put all of our participants together in buddying relationships, and they have been able to take what they've learned in the training program and work together to embed their skills into their work life on a daily basis. I think our staff has been able to come away from this program understanding what they need to do to be an effective team leader and what really makes a good leader, how to communicate well with their teams. Also, doing the buddying relationships has helped them grow not just within their teams, but to grow with the other participants that were in the training program, and they can have better relationships with other departments and be able to communicate and not have silos in between, but we're bridging that gap and making sure everyone's working together. ICML were very adaptive to what we were requesting of them. They were great in understanding what we needed to customize a learning program to our learning needs and fit within our budget really well as also. I can recommend ICML for your programs because they worked really well with us on our initial leadership development program, and we've even started working with them on having a program for our next level of leaders, and we will also be looking into doing customized programs for other areas, so beyond leadership development, and looking at maybe some sales training as well.